Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Pirillo, and I'm still confused by the new YouTube streaming setup thing, but I'm not confused with the calendar. It is Monday, so I'm going to do another mail call Monday. I would have done it on earlier Mondays, except I didn't have any mail come in on those earlier Mondays. I don't get mail a lot, or at least packages, a mail call, right? But when I do, I like to make a to-do about it, a big to-do. I'm going to take pause and make sure that I can view the comments that might be coming in. If I go over to youtube.com/Chris Pirillo/live, theoretically. Okay, so it is streaming, and I can see comments if and when they come in. Before I get to the package, you can see the corner right here, the package of the box sent by John Adams from the Super Awesome Geek Show. He went to Galaxy's Edge recently. I had my wish list. He kind of checked them off as he went down. I didn't get everything on my wish list, although today a couple of people sent me a note that Disney Parks is reissuing the sporks, which is fantastic to see. I wanted to get the spork. I should have kept the spork when I went to Galaxy's Edge. It didn't happen. But they're officially making the sporks available, for $11 or $12. So Liz Bradshaw, Pez Liz, is going to Disneyland or Disney World, or I guess the Disney parks there, Galaxy's Edge there, in a week or so. So I said, all right, that's on my list. I need a set of 4 of the Star Wars sporks. So the sporks are coming back. I'm very happy to say that. But before I get to the package, I do want to show off my Beskar steel, my ingots. These Beskar steel. You don't want to know what I had to do to get these. Crazy. How you have to deal with bounty hunters to get Beskar steel. It's not real Beskar steel, obviously. These are 3D printed blocks. I would say for what they are, super high quality and very affordable. Picked them up on Etsy. Posted that to my Instagram account and Twitter and Facebook a couple of weeks ago. I got sick last week, so I'm still kind of recovering. I've got some unboxing juice that I can taste kind of. This is actually root beer. I got some on sale today. It just sounded good. And I can taste, kind of. I can taste super things. Like super sweet or super salty, I can taste. But if it's somewhere in the middle, if I don't have something that I'm eating in my mouth, or eating in my, as opposed to eating in my ear, then that taste that you get when you're sick, when you don't really have a taste, is everything just tastes like nothing, blah. That's what I've been like today. And so it's nice to have something here in this festive cup that I also got on sale. We need plastic cups around here. Saves on dishes, especially when Diana and I are sick at the same time as we are. If you want to know if you want to be a part of Mail Call, not that it happens all that often, our address is still in the video description. I don't know. I think I've got something coming in for next week. At least one thing coming in for next week. So you can stay tuned for that if you're so interested. Guaranteed I have something coming in next week. Or for the next week, I should say. Alright, let's see here. Now, we get to the unboxing. There's John, just in time for the unboxing. Let's see what John got. I'm not sure I knew exactly what I was like, okay, this. But I don't know what John got all of. And we traded basically. Because I found some old NES cartridges, sent it to him, and then he was going to Galaxy's Edge, and I figured we'd call it even. Oh, these are awesome. I wanted these binders because I don't know, how do they work? How do they turn? Because Jedi apparently has been playing with handcuffs, and I don't know if it's something that she's seen on possibly when she watches Zootopia, but that John is why I wanted these binders. Not for the Chewbacca aspect of it, but specifically because Jedi was playing with handcuffs. I'm like, oh, did you get the binders? That's why. So I now have some binders, which I do remember seeing when I went to Galaxy's Edge. It was fantastic. And there's a battery. I saw it light up on the side. Does that mean, does it make sound too? Hang on. See the little buttons there. Oh, see there's a little light there. So that means it's locked. I guess I'll have to read the directions. Push to unlock and open. Red LED binders closed. Okay, okay, cool. Oh, so you do. Oh, you push something. Okay, hang on. I'll figure it out. I guess. Oh, so either one. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. There's that one. That's why that one glowed red. Sorry, you don't know how to use these things until you actually need them. Jedi will get a kick out of those. Of course, I just got a kick out of them too. All right, let's see what we got here. Ah, yes, the Jango Fett mug that I sent John on a wild goose chase for. Yeah, this was available, a Disney Parks exclusive. Again, as is the binders. I don't think you can get them online, but the Jango mug, Jango Fett helmet mug. This one, it was, I guess, was tricky to chase down. John can fill in the gaps there in chat. But fantastic. I was like, oh yeah, sure, why not? I see it, like, it floats in my social feed. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll put that on my wish list, sure. I've got so many mugs, it's not even funny. Not that I want to start a mug collection anytime soon, but that's fantastic. All right, what do we have here? Ah, yes, okay, fantastic. I couldn't find, I found them eventually, but these are Jedi food capsules, and it's just candy, right? But on peacekeeping missions across the galaxy, members of the Jedi Order often carry capsules on their utility belts. Each contains tiny pellets to sustain a Jedi on distant planets and long space journeys. So just cool little pellets, or cool little little candies and the cool little capsules, right? I think this was at Doc Ondar's, so I wanted this, if only to have more, because you can't have too many Jedi food capsule containers. And I figured Jedi'd get a kick out of it. She gets that. She likes Pez, but only because of the candy. So that's the reason. Again, this is for Jedi food capsules, and in there as well the Resistance MR. She loved this, the Resistance MRE, meal ready to eat, and we had one, but again she was a fan, not because of the collectible value of this. You'll see something like this pretty much in The Empire Strikes Back, Luke pulling it out on Dagobah. She liked it specifically because snacks. So these are going to be nice treats for her. I'm not going to give them to her at the same time, or the binders. Like these are things that they were for me, yes, but they're really for her, for me, because she's the one who's really going to use them. Okay, here we go. Again, I don't know why I tend to like these cups, but they're just unique, and you can only get them at the Disney parks. This is Dio, Straw Dio, a unique one. Right? I mean, in the sense that, like, where else are you going to... I don't think Dio sold that well in stores, like, compared to BB-8 in the way that the Rise of Skywalker was marketed. But, if there's time to get your Dio merch, now is the time. So, again, this is another one that I saw floating to my feed. I'm like, oh, yeah, some kind of Dio cup for sure. Now, this is the one I saw that I knew I needed to have it. I don't know why. There's just something wild about these. Disney Parks makes these awesome Star Wars popcorn containers, and this is a popcorn container. The back opens up somehow. See here, where's it? Is that the pull tab? Is that a pull tab? There we go. So popcorn would go inside, and it's got a nice little strap. I also have the mouse droid one, and the Imperial Walker, and the TIE Fighter. I think they just released something else, or I think they did. Maybe I'm missing them, but they started it with the Imperial Walker popcorn container. But this one I thought would be kind of cool. Like it's a Millennium Falcon purse / popcorn holder. That is great. Oh man. Let's see here. What else do we have? Ooh, hang on. Vader. Oh, Vader bag. Nice. I don't know if I had this Vader bag. Is this like from sunglasses? 4 sunglasses? In here from Doc Ondar's, assumedly. Yeah. These little stones with like sayings on them. Like you keep them in your pocket, those kind of stones. Like, what do they call them? Like thinking stones? Impressive. Most impressive. There's another Vader one. This one says, don't underestimate the Force. And then we are forever bound to the Force. Oh, look at that one. That's very Jedi-like. And then another specific Jedi one. The Force is with me, and I am one with the Force. Really nice. I just can't get enough of these kind of things. These are fun to keep around, fun to knock around. That looks to be about it in this haul, which is a haul and a half. But I got the nice thing is I can check a few boxes off. Mini sweet chocolate and vanilla character cookies. Now, again, Jedi is going to forego all of this and go straight for this. This is the one she's going to go for. She's just going to be so surprised to see the cookies. Forget everything else. Forget everything else. Doesn't need. This is all she needed right here. Just cookies, sugar. That's all she wants. And speaking of sugar, get some more beer. So that checks a few things off my list, which continues to stack up. Like, oh yeah, I got, oh, here's something else I'd like. Oh, here's something else I missed. Here's something else. Here's something else. But thank you, John, for the work you did in scouring the park. It's fantastic. I love it. I wish I could have gone back again. I did get invited to the press event for Rise of the Resistance at Disneyland. I couldn't go because this time they weren't covering travel or hotel or anything, and we almost had to set up where it would have happened. But I'm like, nah, I couldn't justify it because it would just have been for the time that I would have been able to spend there. I know inevitably I would have wanted to spend more time and would have wanted to take Diana and Jedi. It just didn't work out. At some point in the future, pardon me. At some point in the future, I'm sure it will work out. That we will go to Disneyland or Disney World. I watched the Imagineering series on Disney Plus. It was the day that we were supposed to go to Rise of the Resistance, and I was like, wow. I had no idea. Like, it's just wow. It's a great series on Disney Plus if you haven't caught it. The Imagineers. It's like a documentary series narrated by Angela Bassett. It was fantastic. And so is that root beer. Oh, I don't drink cola all that often. So when I do, I really, really enjoy it. Maybe it's like a sugar buzz. Yeah, see here. What else do I have? On my wish list. I'll check it off here, John. Disney Star Wars parks. Let's see here. Oh, the Droid Factory Gonk set. The Stormtrooper binders you got. Jedi food capsules. Resistance MRE. Jango Fett cup. Dio cup. You did see that BB-8 tumbler, but I was like, I saw it and I was like, I'm not as interested. Sporks now. And then here, this is the other one. They just released it. I think it was after you went. The Kylo Ren TIE Fighter, it's a mug, a TIE Fighter mug, a Kylo Ren TIE Fighter mug they just released. So those are the things. So that shortens my list, which is great. I think I want to get I'm tossing up on the Rex figure set. I want it, but I'm like, I can't justify $80 for just one figure because the Rex is the only figure that I didn't have in the set. I've got plenty of 3PO and BB-8 and R2-D2 in the 6-inch scale. But that's the only way to get Rex. They knew what they were doing. I need the Hondo Onaka set too because I don't have Hondo. I don't have one of Hondo to open at least. But yeah, the Droid Factory Gonk set at Galaxy's Edge Droid Builders. That's one. I think I'm going to pass on that other R2-D2 light up tumbler. So that actually it shortens my list. Now I only have like 4 items with the sporks just added today. Very, very nice. That makes it easy, right? That I can just check things off my list. Very, 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 very grateful to be able to do that. Very, very grateful that you went and were looking for me. It's great. Out of all these, man, I'm probably most excited about this. Jedi guaranteed is most excited about this. So let's see here. What should we? Well, Valentine's Day's coming up. February. Because we try not to give her too many sweets. And we've definitely done a lot better with that in recent months. So I'm gonna hold this to the side too. This may end up being the resistance from the Jedi capsules, maybe Valentine's Day stuff too. Oh, she'll want to eat it all the time. How do I? It's fun, but the problem is they're food. It's food, and she'll eat it, but it's junk food, and she'll eat it. At least this did not come with popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Airwolf, good to see you there. I'll need a bigger house to store my Star Wars collection. Yeah, no doubt about that. Yeah, so like I mentioned, I should have another package coming in, not from Galaxy's Edge, not from Disneyland, not from Disney Parks. I wish I lived closer. But another package coming in over the next week. I was told that I'll be back for like a mail call Monday, a week from now. So now the problem is, see, this is where I'm thinking I'm probably going to slow down on the mug stuff. But the Kylo Ren mug thing, I mean the drink holder, or whatever it is, I'm like, how can you, like, it's big, but how could you pass on this? Like, how? How on earth could you pass on that? Like a Jango Fett, I mean, how could you pass on that? I don't know, I'm horrible. Yeah, John, eat the popcorn. I don't care about the popcorn. But the mugs are just, they have such a large footprint. I'm already worried about the Baby Yoda stuff. Sorry, I'm going to say it. The child, right? I'm worried. I have a feeling like things are going to get taken over by the child, because they are just, I know that the market is just going to get, deluged. Can I say that? Say it that way? It'd be deluged by, under, the child merch. I mean, it's happening now. It's just you see it in like cups and tumblers and posters and like t-shirts and bags. I'm like, I could pass on a lot of those. But I mean, like, cool, like, form, like mugs, like, that are actually in the shape of, like, a helmet or something. That's pretty cool. That's pretty wild. Pardon me. Specifically things you can only find at Disney parks. Every so often when I'm thrifting, I'll find something. Like, I ran into this once, and I'm like, what is this? And this is thrifting. I got it for a few bucks. This, like, Darth Vader, like, bear. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's not Build-A-Bear. And I looked, and it was Disney parks, and like it looks like maybe like one of the potentially parks in Asia. So I was like, oh man, I was really happy about this. But I got it thrifting. Like eBay sells them for like $80 and I would not pay that for this. But like for $3, I'm like, yeah. So every so often you will find a Disney Parks merch item while thrifting from Disney Parks. I've repeated myself. You'll see the mugs sometimes, not necessarily the newer ones, but sometimes the older ones, and they're not necessarily in good shape. So when you have a chance, or you definitely not like the full like food sets. Lemon candies, cheddar crackers, peanut butter pretzels, pretzel rods, honey roasted peanuts, chocolate flavored cereal, orange jelly beans, mince, and French burnt peanuts. It looks boring, right? But it's Star Wars, so it's cool. Yeah, I kind of want to see here. What's in these? Oh man, there's nothing. There's no good stuff in these little. It's just dextrose, sugar, corn syrups, cornstarch, all the colors. Blue 2, yellow 5, red 40, yellow 6. Talking about the candy with the Jedi food capsules. It's kind of like Pez. She might, maybe, I wonder. Diana's going to hate me. She doesn't know. She's going to hate me for introducing all these candies, new candies to Jedi, or old candies, really. But I thank you, John. I'm going to go ahead and wind down, because as I said, I'm still kind of getting over being sick. But I plan on being back next week. You like my home office setup? Oh, this is just one angle. Like, this is nothing. Like, this is, you ain't seen nothing. Every so often I popped, like, if you go into Discord, you can see like, sometimes I'll take a picture of like what's going on, and Jedi will be sitting down there watching something. I'll take a picture so you can see that angle. Now you can see the other angle now that I got the other desk cleared off. I'm going to clean up. I'm going to wrap up. Thanks again, John. I do appreciate it. And I'm sure Jedi will as well. I'm going to go ahead and Do something now. I don't know what I'm going to clean up. I'm going to leave this stuff out and see what Jedi does. Maybe I'll just leave it out on accident. Except for the cookies. She will tear through these. That's not too bad. She'll love them, though. It's Minnie Mouse. Yeah, crazy flu stuff going. I had the flu. John, I got hit hard. Last Wednesday, I kind of sneezed a couple times and, like, didn't think anything of it. Then Thursday, like, by the end of the day, my bone, like, it felt like I was... every muscle in my body was just gone. Like, it was just crushed. Like, it hurt. Like, it was pull. I was so sore. All night on Thursday night, like overnight, I hardly got any sleep. I was so sore. Even taking NyQuil, it was so bad. So yeah, I got hit pretty hard. And then Friday, I was like, Saturday, I was better. Sunday, I was better. I've been trying to stay ahead of the congestion. And so that's... I probably don't have coronavirus. This is root beer, not real beer. I'm not going to drink Corona to avoid the virus. That's how you can avoid it. Just kidding. Do not talk to me about health advice. Yeah, no, that is no laughing matter. There's a case up in Seattle too. So thank you, everybody. Pop into Discord if you're so interested. There's not a lot going on. Like I mentioned even months ago, I'm like, I can't be the only one talking about stuff because it ain't gonna happen. I got busy times during the day working for Intel, and then my spare time is often spent doing other things. I'm doing anything I can do to avoid like the news because the news will just suck me in. Hence, Star Wars. It's a beautiful thing. I love you. I appreciate you. And at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. May the Force be with you always.